Welcome to Butterfly World, the first butterfly park in the United States and the largest in the world. As you pass through the doors, you will enter a world of wonder. A world where exotic butterflies soar overhead and fragrant passion flowers scent the air. A world of discovery and delight. A world where dreams come true. Butterfly World is truly that and more, because this dream world is not a fantasy. It is absolutely real. It is the world of the butterfly. And as long as we're speaking of dreams, you might like to know that Butterfly World began with one, the dream of one man, Ron Boonder. Growing up on an Illinois farm, Ron was fascinated with butterflies even as a child. He captured butterflies and raised them, studying their life cycles and habits and developing an interest that would continue throughout his life. Although he chose a different profession originally, Ron eventually returned to his beloved butterflies, raising and studying them as he did in his childhood, first at home and later in a nearby warehouse where his hobby became a business, Metascience Incorporated, dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge and to promote the good of the butterfly. The wheels were finally turning, but it took an article in Smithsonian Magazine to complete the equation that would result in Butterfly World. The article concerned a man in London by the name of Clive Farrell, who was not only raising butterflies, but displaying them publicly in a place he called a butterfly house.
What we are doing is building up expertise in breeding them. We think that one day we can use this expertise to breed the rarest species and perhaps help recolonize areas where the butterflies have vanished in the wild. Perhaps they're just here to make the world a more beautiful place.
Boonder traveled to meet this man, and it wasn't long before they both agreed that they had a common purpose, and that the Butterfly House could be an American success. After years of planning and construction, Butterfly World finally opened its doors in March of 1988. And although it was built as an attraction, the people of Butterfly World remained dedicated to Boonder's original educational mission and commitment to the preservation of the butterfly. This commitment begins in Butterfly World's breeding laboratory and farm. Within the laboratory itself and in the extensive farming facilities and nurseries behind the scenes, every aspect of butterfly behavior is studied. Here, immeasurable discoveries have been made. Obscure plants and insects have been identified for the first time in history, and endangered species have been successfully reared and reintroduced into their natural habitats. The sharing and application of the knowledge gained through this research has impacted the study and protection of butterflies on a global scale.
I think this is the only facility in the world who readily gives back the profits made and puts it back into butterfly research, because there are just no funds for this. So we've been able to do many things. We've done a lot of life cycle research. We have worked with the University of Florida on the endangered Schaus swallowtail in the Florida Keys. And it looks like we have that swallowtail probably back to the point where it'll be taken off the endangered species list soon. We were able to start a society, a Passiflora society here at Butterfly World that now has hundreds of members worldwide. So we just keep seeing new things coming out of what's going on here at Butterfly World.
probably the greatest result has been the establishment of the Bunder Endangered Species Laboratory in 1995, a permanent site for advanced research and butterfly breeding on the campus of the University of Florida. Closer to home, Butterfly World has developed a strategy that will allow everyone to participate in saving the habitats of butterflies right where they live.
Our Bring Back the Butterflies campaign takes North America, and we divide it into 7 geographical areas by zones in the continent. And we show people the types of plants that they can plant in their backyard, and they can have butterflies almost instantly and enjoy some of the things that we have here.
Another branch of this campaign is Butterfly World's monthly seminar program. Although various topics are covered each year, the most popular by far are our butterfly gardening seminars. Offering instruction on plant selection, plant care, and the secrets of creating a successful butterfly habitat, a Butterfly World seminar is a great place to start when you want to turn your own home into a butterfly world. Another aspect of Butterfly World's educational commitment is our guided group tour program. Knowledgeable guides are always present to answer visitors' questions, and groups of all ages may schedule complete tours of the park that are both educational and fun. And why all the fuss about butterflies anyway? They're beautiful, to be sure. Like flying flowers, they have a dreamlike quality. But more amazing still is the miracle of their creation, the miracle of metamorphosis. Their story begins when female butterflies alight on the leaves of host plants, smelling them with their feet to see if they will be good for their young to eat. When they find the right one, they will lay a tiny egg. Within a day or two, a hungry caterpillar emerges, an amazing eating machine. Caterpillars truly do nothing but eat, shedding their skin 5 times, growing and changing until they can finally eat no more. They then climb to the highest area they can find, spin a pad of silk from which to suspend themselves, and shed their last caterpillar skin to reveal a chrysalis. It is within this tiny chrysalis that the true miracle of metamorphosis occurs. Over the next several days, incredible, mysterious changes are taking place. And although they seem to be sleeping, signs of life are undeniable. Finally, the chrysalis opens and the new butterfly appears. Soon, the butterfly will be ready to take its first flight. The miracle is complete. And now we invite you to share in this miracle and experience the world of the butterfly at Butterfly World. As we enter the first of 3 butterfly flight areas, the Paradise Adventure Aviary, we find that this is where many visitors enjoy their first live butterfly encounter, as they walk among them while they fly, feed, and bask in the sun, amidst flowers and fountains. As we follow the paths, we soon find ourselves in the hanging garden and emerging area, named for the hanging baskets of nectar-filled blossoms that line one wall and the row of butterfly emergence cases that line the other. Within these cases wait the precious chrysalids that will soon become butterflies. Each day, as visitors watch, new butterflies appear and are set free to enjoy the miracle of their wings. As they take their first flight, we follow them into the tropical rainforest aviary, the heart of Butterfly World. Within this giant elliptical structure, visitors get a taste of what it might be like to explore a real rainforest. Tropical butterflies abound here, soaring high above the treetops, and a rushing waterfall. Some even rest in the cool stillness of a cave. The bright colors of the Japanese koi fish are a constant fascination, as are the snow-white doves that live in harmony with the butterflies. And no rainforest would be complete without, you guessed it, rain. A shower every 5 minutes, delighting visitors and providing needed moisture for the butterflies. Blooming outside the rainforest are the Lakeside Botanical Gardens and Rose Garden. This unique collection of vines, trees, and flowers on the banks of Butterfly World's lake is constantly changing and expanding. And there are so many ways to enjoy it. Whether you're relaxing in our garden gazebo, strolling along the paths, or even resting in the shade. Our rose garden is also a great place to take a break, and as the saying goes, stop to smell the roses. Just behind the rose garden, one can enter another world in our very own secret garden. As you enter this vine-covered maze, you realize that this is the stuff that dreams are made of. As blue skyvine blossoms dangle from the canopy and passion flowers scent the air. Throw a coin in the fountain and make a wish. This is one dream that has already come true. Dreams of a creepier kind come true in our museum and insectarium. Come face to face with the world's scariest spiders, gigantic walking sticks and beetles. And the world's most breathtaking butterflies and moths. The adventurous at heart will love to cross the Tinalandia Suspension Bridge, a swinging, swaying replica of one that spans a river in the real rainforest of western Ecuador. Those who dare to cross it are rewarded by the sights that await them in the Jewels of the Sky aviary on the other side. Enter this habitat and you will be surrounded by some of the world's most beautiful birds, such as the brilliantly colored honey creepers, the very entertaining singing euphonias, and of course, the stars of the aviary, the hummingbirds. close of your tour, you may want to stop off for a cool drink or snack at our outdoor cafe. You'll definitely want to spend some time investigating the Caterpillar Canopy gift shop with all of its butterfly and nature-related gifts. And hopefully you won't want to leave without visiting the Butterfly Gardening Plant Shop in order to start a butterfly world of your own.
I think one of the most wonderful things that we find here at Butterfly World is people keep saying this must be what heaven is like. So much beauty and all put into one place. And we have a lot of people that come here and just take a book and sit on the benches and immerse themselves in not only the beauty of the butterfly and the birds, but the waterfalls and the bridges and the classical music in the background. And some people say I like to come here and just lower my blood pressure back down to normal. And so it's really wonderful to see people enjoy it. And this is the way we really envisioned it.
Your tour of Butterfly World may be over, but the dream doesn't have to be. We hope the miracle of the butterfly will stay with you always, and that you will soon return to Butterfly World, a world where dreams come true.